All right, Zlata, so you've leveled your gun at the vampire with the yellow eyes.
Does it appear to care? I mean...
No, it does not.
It's still walking towards me. Okay.
Slowly, it's not approaching at celerity speeds.
Well... You gonna speak, Owl, or are you just going to wait until I pull the trigger?
There doesn't seem to be any recognition in its face that you can tell if it even heard your voice.
I'm gonna look towards the rest of the group here. Has anyone else noticed this thing walking up? Or...
I think I remember I was right behind you. Not too close, but kind of like in a doorway. So yeah, I see it.
I think most of us were inside the warehouse.
Louis definitely was. As for Priscila and Mikhail, I
don't remember.
I think we were actually still inside.
Yeah, Priscila makes sense for her to be inside with Louis.
Great, so now I can die alone out here.
Hey!
Basically alone.
Wow, throwing shade. Rude.
Let him die.
You know what?
Ouch.
Wait, you can't do this to me.
Do it. This is her her vampire side speaking. Do it. Her beast. Yes. Do it. Kill him. Let him out.
A little bit of Kita slipping in here. Nah. So this thing is just walking up to us like pumped up, at like ready to throw some hands or what?
Not pumped up. Very, I guess the correct term would be nonchalantly.
Well, I'm gonna look over my shoulder towards the building, and I'm gonna yell, you know, our feathered friend has returned to us.
Louis and Priscila, you're able to hear that without any difficulty.
I'm gonna walk up and just be side by side with him. Her character's a chick, right?
Technically, but I'm not very good at role-playing it, so I mean...
I'm gonna be side by side.
The dice decided it, I don't know, man.
Okay, I'm gonna just get ready to start casting some stuff.
I'm going to turn to Priscila and don't suppose you're any good at breaking chains, are you?
I smirk. Okay. Wait. Which chains? Like around him?
On the road.
Right. I'll go ahead and attempt to break them.
All right, these are kind of just more or less a little bit average of chains, so durability 3.
Well, okay, so I still need a roll.
Yeah, you're going to want to do your athletics plus your strength plus your vigor for your roll.
So athletics, strength, and vigor?
Yes.
Okay, so 4... 6. Okay. 4 successes.
You're able to twist the chain and it snaps on the first one. The one that you were speaking with, Louis.
And I'm going to go and get some more bread and basically stock these guys up.
All right, and then as you do so, Priscila follows you and snaps the next chain, so on and so forth.
Mikhail's gonna go out to his car and get his shotgun.
All right. Can you grab the gun? All right. Is this Strix within a mile of us?
Yeah. Definitely.
I'll
Definitely.
try it. I need practice. I'm gonna cast Rigor Mortis on him.
All right. Rigor Mortis is a Crucia.
Yes, and Composure, resistant. I need a number of 5 successes.
5 successes. How long does each roll take?
Yeah, this is what I'm practicing now. I don't know.
I believe it's half an hour, unless you have higher dots in your discipline, then it's 15 minutes. Let me double check that.
Yeah, because
But it is an extended action.
yeah. All
I am level 2 in it.
scrolling.
Page 152.
Yeah, the base time per roll is half an hour, reduced to 15 minutes if the character has more dots in the ritual discipline than the dot rating of the ritual being cast.
So
How
it's
many dots of correct do you have?
2.
2, and Rigor
2?
Mortis is 1.
So 15 minutes per roll. I mean, either way, it's 15 minutes.
I don't know if we...
Yeah, you probably can't do it in this time frame.
Dang it, I'm sorry. I wanted to try something. I should have tried it sooner. Okay.
The Strix kind of watches Mikhail pull the shotgun out, and you can see it move its body down lower and bend its knees as if it's getting ready to bolt if necessary.
And that's all my casting, right? It takes 15 minutes?
Per roll. So it's 15 minutes for one roll, 15 minutes for another roll, 15 for another roll. You need to have a certain number of successes.
Okay, I thought having a high altar merit would kind of help cut that time in half, making it easier for me to kind of shoot these out a little bit faster.
You would need to be at your altar with other people with the altar.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, I'm learning.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
at this point, I'm going to call for the initiative check from Zlata, Mikhail, and
And
well, we're not going to discuss my forgetting of her character's name right now.
is it me?
No,
Me?
no. Louis and Priscilla are still inside freeing the revenants.
Okay. I'm a
Oh,
girl.
I'm free to go. Nice.
Sylvia.
No,
Ah.
just forget me. Just forget me.
That was rough. I legit could not remember there for a second.
At least I cast Hydra before all this, so yay! This did something, right?
There's an initiative button somewhere. Where did it go?
It's up in the top right square.
Oh yeah, there it is.
It will not. It probably will not count your celerity though if you have it. So.
Yeah, like I've got celerity.
I have a dot of celerity.
So make sure to add your celerity to it then.
Then I would need to reroll because I forgot to add celerity when I clicked it. It doesn't give you like a modifier, it just goes.
Okay. No. I keep trying to do that. There we go. I rolled.
Nah.
I rolled a 2. So that is a total of 12. Having 10 initiative is quite nice.
And I could have had good initiative. And then I rolled a 1.
Mikhail, you only got a 1?
Yeah, Mikhail got a 1.
Yeah, we all rolled Oh God, help!
Well, Sylvia actually tied the Strix, so I'll let Sylvia go
She
first.
doesn't have a weapon, I don't think.
True. No, she has.
Unless... I don't know. I can't see the sheet, so I'm talking out of my ass here. Ignore me.
No, she has a pistol because she loaned one to Louis, and he gave it back.
Other way around.
Oh,
Wait, no, but so yeah, he loaned it to me, and then
yeah.
I gave it
Yeah.
back to
Sorry,
him.
never mind. She does have knives, though.
Yeah, but so I got knives, so at least I got that.
All right, Sylvia. As you see this thing kind of lower into a more combative stance, you can kind of already tell it's going to attack.
How stupid do I want to be?
I think that's become this group's catchphrase: is how stupid do I want to be?
I think
Let's see. I want
in
to
the
try to
catchphrase of games.
intimidate it. I'm gonna try.
Gonna try to intimidate the Strix, alright?
Yeah, so that's just straight up intimidation.
Are you trying to use your strength, or are you trying to use your turn of phrase to intimidate it?
Right, because that is a thing in Auspice or Obfuscate.
No, it depends on whether you're going to be using strength and intimidation or manipulation and intimidation.
Manipulation and intimidation.
Okay, so you're gonna just mainly try to use words to threaten it. Okay. So go ahead and
Yeah, I
give me
got more manipulation. I have to. I need to try something. Is that 5? Yep, 5.
the one success.
Just 1.
So we're gonna go ahead and do a resistance roll here.
0, 0, 0. No. Okay.
So what exactly did you try to say to it?
Rough. That's pretty much it.
Just shake.
No.
It kind of shakes its head as it begins to move forward at incredibly high speeds. So I am going to make a unarmed strike. What is your defense, Sylvia?
My knives.
No, what is your defense stat? It's underneath specializations, it'll say size, speed, defense.
3?
3, okay. We're going to be looking at 5s. So
I'm scared.
this is a 4 dice attack as it swings at you. This thing doesn't seem to have a gun on it as it gets closer and you get a better look at it. And luckily you're able to move out of the way as it just swings and misses.
As a reaction, can I chuck a knife at him?
No. That would be an action. Zlata.
Yeah.
You just witnessed this thing move forward, take a swing at Sylvia, and just whiff.
Now, I'm gonna expect a no, but I've been pointing my gun at this for a while. Have I been aiming?
How do you not point and aim at the same
You
time?
did say, I believe your exact words at the end were, I take aim. So I'll allow it.
It's okay, so I might actually hit it.
Okay,
course.
that makes me nervous. I'm like right here, dude.
Well, I don't know what the rules for shooting into melee are, so I'm gonna ignore them and just do it anyways.
If I get hit, you're gonna get some hands, alright? You're gonna catch these hands. Nah.
What are the rules for shooting into melee? Like, I'm gonna be taking a penalty, aren't I? I believe.
You don't usually. Here's
That
the
doesn't
thing.
happen often.
Yes, most of my games, guns aren't actually used all that often, so actually.
Yeah, and then you invited me. That was your mistake. Alright.
So if you happen to know the rule for that, Louis?
Firearms in close combat, page 90.
90, okay.
Any firearm larger than size 1 is too big to accurately shoot someone when fists and crowbars are the order of the day. In close combat, the target's defense against firearms attacks is increased by the gun's...
That's if
That's
he
if
was.
two of you.
that's
two
it,
of you are fighting,
okay.
and one of you's trying to got one of you's got a gun. It's if you're shooting into the
So
melee.
that would work.
It's no. It is around there though, and I can't remember the exact logistics of it.
To close combat, 92.
Oh, you're in the core rule book?
Yeah, core book, sorry.
I'm sitting here trying to look in the vampire book at page 92, and I'm like, this is talking about like predatory aura and stuff.
Yeah, core book, 92, shooting into close combat.
Shooting into.
It's
Okay.
-2 for each combatant you want to avoid.
So it's just an.
Or -4 if it's a grapple.
So -2. That's what I was thinking to do, anyways. If we couldn't find the rule, was -2.
My dice, they're vanishing in front of me. Okay, I
All right. You shoot this thing for 4 points of bashing damage as the bullet finds its mark. Mikhail.
Yes, my turn.
Oh dear.
Because Mikhail has shotgun.
Yes, Mikhail has a shotgun.
Well, seeing that shot, yeah, he'll take his own shot. Let's see, weapon attack, firearms, dex. Yes.
Yes.
-2 because close quarters are.
Yes.
Yeah. -2. No successes.
So with no successes, let me confirm if you hit her or not.
I'm looking at it. Doesn't say.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just do a single D10 roll. Success means that you miss. Failure means you hit her.
Oh. Oh no.
Just take 1 point of bashing damage as one of the pellets unfortunately nicks you, Sylvia.
Oh, sorry. You're muted.
Louis and Priscilla, at this point, you've heard gunfire ring out.
How's Priscilla doing with the releasing?
She's probably only gotten through 5 or 6, because there are roughly about 30 to 40 of these. It's going to take her some time, no matter how good she is at busting these chains, to do it.
I'm going to start going through myself and start shooting them, because I don't have any kind of vigor and I've got no strength or physical prowess, basically. So start shooting the chains, because I just want to release these things en masse.
Okay, go ahead and give me your... You know what? It's a chain. I'm not going to make you roll to shoot a chain. I'm assuming you've got a firearm above 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you begin shooting the chains, which does help expedite the process. It's still going to be at least another round before you finish releasing everybody. So, we're going to come back to Sylvia.
What can I do? Is it facing me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna chuck 2 of my knives at it, and then just...
It's
Yeah.
within punching range. Are you sure you want to throw? Don't you just want to stab?
Not sure if I want to get close.
It is close.
You're already close.
I don't want to stay close. Alright, you know, yeah, I'm gonna just like, just slash, try.
Alright, that's going to be strength plus weaponry.
Oh good, I actually put something in weaponry this time.
Oh, and it's just because you're using a weapon against it, it's going to apply its defense to you, and its defense is 7.
3 out of 3?
If you only have 3 with your strength and weaponry, then minus defense, you'll be rolling a single chance die.
Yes, I was like, what is that again? Sorry.
Right here on the sheet, you'll click chance die, and then you'll tell it to roll. A chance die means that you've been reduced to less than 1 die, and you can only succeed on a 10. And if you fail, then, well, you fail. Otherwise, and if you get a 1, you dramatically fail.
Okay, and I just roll 1 chance die.
Yep.
Cool. Yay.
So you don't dramatically fail. It's just able to duck out of the way as you swing your knives at it.
Okay.
That's when it follows up with a grapple attempt.
Okay.
So I need you to make an opposed strength plus brawl check again with me.
Yep. Alright, cool. Cool.
You're like, I'm getting grappled.
Yeah, this is
I was-
happening. Don't even roll. Don't even, like, you know, unless you
You're
roll.
still on
I was
chance
just
No.
die.
You're still on chance die.
What?
Well, you don't need to worry because it got 0 successes. It fumbles around and isn't able to actually get a hold of you in any sort of significant fashion.
Yay! I'm gonna dash back.
Zlata?
Yeah.
So
Sylvia,
Sylvia's
move
no
back.
longer in melee.
Yes.
Alright, well, we fire again because I'm not going to punch it because that
I'm
sounds like a
glad
bad
I
idea. I unfortunately do not have any aiming this time, so dark times.
You see this thing move with superhuman speed and just kind of move out of the way of the bullet and turn towards both you and Mikhail. And with that, it's Mikhail's turn.
It's my turn. Well, he's going to take another shot at it. Hold on, there we go.
And also, I do need you to remove 3 dice from that pool. Celerity.
Ah, okay.
He should be getting his defense to firearms through his celerity.
Yep. No successes again.
I swear, if you hit me.
You weren't near it.
But you didn't even roll a dice because of the -3, so
Yeah.
it just didn't roll anything if you hover over the 0.
So,
Alright, so I'll just roll one thing.
yeah, you would need to roll a chance die since you're being reduced to less than a single die.
Chance. No, still.
Yeah, still 0. Ooh, that was a 3 though. Somehow you see this thing twist and contort its body with such speed that seems to like move in between the pellets of your shotgun.
Okay, Neo.
All right, Louis and Priscilla, you have now finally freed the last of the revenants inside.
I'm quite tempted to go with the rule of cool and just walk out of the container with Priscilla, hopefully in tow, and then just this flood of revenants kind of going either side.
Yo.
I'm down.
Yay!
I am so down. Give me your initiative rolls as well at this time.
Cool guys don't look at explosions or the horde running behind them.
Guys, we were supposed to make friends with the Invictus. Why did we do this?
Were we?
Was that really
Yeah.
going to happen or just a hopeful dream?
We weren't trying to make friends. We were trying to make peace.
Yeah, we succeeded, and then what did we just do?
And now we're freeing their cattle.
I'm gonna leave the city after this.
Priscilla, I need your initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is it again?
You just click the initiative button up at the top,
Oh.
and then it does it for you.
Oh.
Well, okay, you tied with the top two again. Okay. I'll put you after the Strix in this case. Alright. Now, unfortunately, the Revenants are kind of confused. They don't know what they've walked into, so they will need some guidance. But we're gonna go back to Sylvia first.
Dang it. Okay. I was trying to read something. His attention is off me. So
Yes.
everything I got takes time. Sorry. Oops.
You can attempt to throw your knife if you so desire this time.
Yeah, but I am at a good distance because I need time. But yeah, I'm gonna just chuck. I got a good amount on me, so I'm gonna chuck 3 at him.
Unless you have a special merit that allows you to do more than one, it would just be a single one. But give me your weaponry plus your dexterity.
Okay. Weaponry.
Plus dexterity this time.
Okay.
Minus... nah, he's not going to apply his defense to you. He's got bigger issues.
Yeah, he got bigger issues.
You were
Because
still on
I'm a-
chance die, so you didn't
Yeah.
actually roll anything. You
Oh.
rolled 1 dice.
Yeah, move your thing to normal from chance.
Thank you.
And then go ahead and make your roll.
Cool. Please be better. No, doesn't matter. It's me. You know, I'm
You
gonna
can-
be in the background.
You can just only assume that he hears the wind as the knife is thrown, and he kind of just moves slightly as the knife whizzes by him.
Okay. Can I?
Which then proceeds with him leaping towards Mikhail to try and grab the shotgun.
It's my shotgun. Get your own.
So, this is going to be technically a grapple check, so go ahead and treat it as such since he is trying to grab your shotgun. Now, if he does grab your shotgun, I will give you the option to just let the shotgun go to avoid the grapple check. So, you'll have those two options here.
Oh,
So strength strength brawl, yes?
Yes. He's got 3 successes.
I'm going to spend a willpower. Four successes.
You're able to keep the shotgun from his grip as he desperately snatches for it.
This is mine. You get your own.
Priscilla. What is Priscilla going to do?
Because we just released all the cattle, right?
Yes. They're all kind of standing behind you, a little confused. Not quite sure how many of them even know what the hell they are.
So do I command them, or what? What do I do with them? I don't think we planned this through.
I can command them, but obviously I've got to wait for
So, I
to
mean,
use animalism.
Is there anybody that needs any immediate help from the Strix?
it's you can see as it grasps and tries to grab Mikhail's shotgun. But nobody seems to be severely injured by any stretch.
Okay. I'll go ahead and try to pull him off. Like, grab him.
So you want to engage in combat and try to grapple him?
Yeah.
All right, give me a grapple check. That's going to be strength plus brawl plus your vigor.
Okay. 4.
I got 4 successes as well, so he's able to kind of fend you off, but just barely, though. And that brings us to Zlata. Now, you will be taking a penalty because or 2 people are now within close range, so it would be a -4 to shoot.
Yeah, but let's be honest here. What other choice do I have besides running away?
I mean, I could take a shot.
He's on the table, I suppose.
I could take a bullet. It'll probably just anger me, but...
Yeah, can I like send him into frenzy by shooting?
Yeah.
Can I send my allies into frenzy? Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works.
I mean, you can attempt to. For Priscilla, Priscilla would probably enjoy being sent into frenzy.
Again.
Party time.
Well, I'm taking a -4?
Yes.
Would it still be a -4 if I tell him it's okay to shoot me?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna fire again, but I'm gonna willpower it too.
Okay.
These bullets, they do nothing. They do nothing.
You can see him twist, and just because you were trying to be so careful with your shot, he's able to move out of the way. Luckily, you're not using a shotgun, so I'm not going to say that you hit one of the other 2. Now, Louis, you are up.
Okay. So there was the one I was talking to. I don't know. Can I use animalism on the group of them?
Since you're using it to speak, I'll go ahead and allow it. I'm not sure if that's exactly rules as written, but I'll allow it in this situation.
So it's finding that one that I was speaking to initially, but then kind of like turning to one of them. Just gonna say, remember, yellow eyes, all yours. Raise a little hell.
Or they kind of look through each other, a little confused, but they all kind of nod like this guy they just saved us, so, you know. And they kind of look out, they see only one thing with one yellow eye, so they're kind of like, okay, this seems pretty easy. Do you want to do anything else with your turn?
I don't think so. I'm just going to stand back and watch the fireworks.
All right. Well, Mikhail, I'm going to let you go before I let the crowd go.
Let's see. So he's basically on me, right?
Yes, he's in between you and Priscilla right now. Priscilla's behind him, you're in front of him.
It's a bit close for shotgun. I mean, because if he moves, then Priscilla's dead in the sights. I
True.
would like to. I guess I'll just hit him with my shotgun. That's an improvised crowbar, apparently, according to the stats.
Yep.
I don't know what kind of damage that does.
Well, it's roll your dice pool. It's going to be bashing no matter what.
All right. It'll be strength brawl, I assume.
Yes.
Ooh, 3 successes.
All right. So I do another 3 points of bashing damage to this thing.
Whack.
You get it across the face, and you can kind of see it recoil a little bit. But it steadies itself real quickly and then just glares at you with those yellow eyes. And that is at this point that the crowd rushes past Louis. A little bit of wind blowing through Louis's hair as they kind of run past. You guys hear a bunch of stampeding feet as you kind of realize that there's like 30 people now mobbing this one guy. I'm going to make a...
I would like to help them out if possible.
Oh, sorry.
I doesn't look like they need it.
Well, yeah, I accidentally clicked initiative.
Okay.
Listen, I want to cast Rigor Mortis, since now I have time, on him.
All right, let them get their...
Yes.
This is going to be a ridiculous roll, just because there's no way it's not a ridiculous roll.
Just casually rolling like 80 dice for a punch attack.
Close. 15 successes. Okay.
Well,
as these guys essentially start grabbing at this poor kindred and start tugging him in different directions, and eventually his body does just give way as they continue pulling. An arm comes off here, a leg comes off here, the head comes off.
Never mind.
But it is at this point that from the gaping holes that have been created in this body, that what almost appears to be smoke starts pouring out of all the openings and begin to coalesce above where this kindred once stood, and slowly takes the form of a rather large owl staring at you with its yellow eyes with nothing but hatred.
I cast Rigor Mortis on smoke.
There's no physical body. This thing is not materialized at this point. It is just pure smoke. Sylvia, you are the next one up.
Okay, yes. This just says subject and target. This is my target. Okay, instead of Rigor Mortis, evolve?
What does that do?
The subject of this ritual must be present in the cassette. Never mind.
All of your
spells.
spells.
Touching it. I have to be physically touching it. I don't think that's possible at this point. Ugh.
For right now, it is not. But what are you?
I was gonna borrow all of his senses for the night so I can see, hear, and smell everything from wherever it's at for the whole night until sunrise. That's what I wanted. Just to get information from it. Page, what is it? Is this 152?
No, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for what it's doing next turn.
Cool. I have to. Dang it! This is so difficult. I need to start making altars all across the city. That's what I need to do next. Every single coffee shop is going to be one. It's just gonna have like this random like every time you walk into a Chinese shop, there's like a giant Buddha or panda. I might just have something there. I would just have something there off in the corner, like, oh, don't mind that celebration, holiday.
So
whatever.
I'm guessing you're gonna hold your turn then.
Seriously, got nothing else I can. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hold.
All right. Well,
Actually, I'm
it's
gonna scan the distance, see if anyone is watching us having this parade.
all right. Well, it's going to spend its point of willpower and fully materialize.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Which then it immediately dives after Zlata.
Here we go, boys. Time to die, because now it's got actual weaponry.
So it's going to make an attack roll.
Okay. I'm going to die.
Do you want to apply your defense?
I mean, there's no reason not to, I suppose.
What's your defense?
Checking that my defense is actually as trash as it is right now, because I don't think it's calculating it right.
What does it say?
It claims it's 2, and I don't know if I believe that.
It should be lowest of wits or dex plus athletics.
You have athletics, because that's usually the major culprit for this. You do not.
Well.
All right.
All right. Defense of 2.
That should be your.
All right.
My defense should have been higher. Sorry, excuse me.
Here we go. This thing latches its talons into you and rips flesh. Please take, for this, let me just make sure.
Doesn't it get like natural weapons like +3 lethal or something stupid
Yes,
like that?
but
Oh, yeah.
but vampires downgrade everything into bashing, so it's still bashing. Because it doesn't go through that, according to the description. So take 4 points of bashing damage.
Question is, can I use resilience? No,
Yes.
no, it's only aggravated.
Oh.
I'd have to
It's
spend
only
a 10.
aggravated?
It only passively decreases aggravated.
Ah.
Yeah.
So with that, it is now Priscilla's turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and chomp down on the guy that I tried grappling.
That guy no longer
He's-
exists.
Oh,
He is everywhere.
he is.
Yeah, he's the one that got pulled apart
Ah, okay.
and then turned into the owl.
Oh, he's an official owl now.
Yeah, and has just ripped a chunk out of Zlata.
So can I not attack him, or can
You can attack him, but you, I mean, if you want to try to grapple the owl, go right ahead.
Do I want to grapple the owl?
Will be a fun little get together.
I mean, I don't know what else to do. What else is there to do?
So you want to grapple the owl?
I guess I'll try to ruffle some feathers.
I guess that pun was too easy. It had to go.
Is it brawl plus strength plus vigor?
Yes, for you.
So 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Poof. Oh, wow, that sucks.
The Strix is able to get out of your grip, but it doesn't want to grapple, so it just looses itself from your grip. Flies up a little bit, not out of reach, just a little bit away from you. Zlata.
Yeah. Do we have opportunity attacks? I constantly forget.
No,
Like if I roll
not
right,
really.
okay. I mean, I could shoot it again, but that's not going to do anything. Technically, I guess it doesn't get celerity anymore, I don't think.
No, it doesn't. And it takes bashing damage from all sources except for its banes.
I guess I fire. I mean, I've got no other abilities for combat, so here we go. Am I technically in melee?
No, because of Priscilla trying to grab it, it kind of had to get a little bit of ways away, so I would say you don't need to take the penalty to shoot this one. Your bullet finds its mark as much as you can on a creature filled with filled of smoke. But you can tell you did hit it and you did something to it, but it doesn't seem too bothered.
And I'd like to use my movement to not be here anymore. I'm going to the building.
Okay, so towards Louis and... Well, just Louis now, since the group kind of ran out ahead of him. Speaking of Louis...
Probably in the doorway by now. Can I use... I know I've only got like a handgun, but can I use the sort of the equivalent of burst fire of just...
What type of handgun is it?
It'll be an automatic pistol or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Essentially just firing like 3 times, pretty much blindfold, not taking the time to aim or anything.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and allow the burst fire.
It's +1, I think, because I can't do a full, 20 rounds. And no defense on that, I'm guessing.
No. They don't get anything special like that.
Cool, yeah, so see how this goes. Nope.
It's just like shooting at smoke, unfortunately. Mikhail.
Well, it's not in anyone's melee range anymore, so Mikhail would take a shotgun to it. So let's set that up. Firearms, Dex. Ooh, 1 success.
And what's the automatic damage from a shotgun?
+3 lethal. But
So
bashing, but
4
yeah, it's
damage.
3.
All right. You can tell this thing did not like the shotgun. Now, as for the crowd, they kind of look at Louis confused, like they did not expect this thing to turn into an owl. They're like, they just try to reach up and grab the owl, who's now kind of hovering above their heads. So, unless they get some sort of weapon, they're very confused about what they're supposed to be doing. They know they're allowed to, they're not acting like zombies or mindless people. They are just looking at people that are like, what has my life become? Why is my life like this right now? Which brings us back to Sylvia.
Hi. I'm gonna finish casting, but I'm gonna go back to rigor mortis. Just use my turn to do that.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and make your first roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your first roll accounts for the first 15 minutes. So after that, we will go ahead and skip your turn in the order as you're essentially casting this.
Okay. What do I roll? Sorry, I was reading as I was trying to figure it out.
It's correct, yes?
Yes, it's a
Yes.
correct.
So...
You need 5 successes, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I just had it. There it is. It's going to be manipulation plus occult plus correct.
Okay. Manipulation, 3. Correct, 2. Plus... What was that last one?
Occult.
Where is it?
It's on skills, mental skills.
Yeah. Ha! I dumped a lot in it. Thank you. Yeah. I did something right, guys. That's 9.
Ooh, that's not a bad roll.
I swear to Bob, if I roll a 1. Thank you.
Okay, so once you've got an exceptional success, so you actually get a choice. You can either reduce the number of successes needed, no reason to do that because you've already succeeded with 5, or you can reduce it again by half, or you can add another effect if the ability allows it. So you can take that from 15 minutes to only being 7 minutes. That's obviously that's the right way to go.
Less time. I need less time.
And tell you what, I'm feeling generous. So when your turn comes around, I'll let you roll again. If you get another exceptional success, I'll allow you to cut it in half again on each of your turns. I'll let you do, I'll allow this nicety, so to speak.
Thank you. And so from, what is it, rigor mortis, he takes 3 die penalty to his next physical action.
Once it goes off, it hasn't went off yet.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. So that goes back to the Strix. All right, Mikhail. It really, really did not like that shotgun.
Well, I like my shotgun.
So it is going to dive at you and attempt to dig its beak into you. What is your defense?
5.
Okay. We are going to roll, burn a point of willpower, and we are going to... Alright, so he's able to deal 4 points of quote-unquote lethal damage, but it gets downgraded into bashing damage.
4 points. I would like to use celerity to move out of the way.
Is that your activated action? So you spend Vitae?
Yeah.
How much Vitae?
Just 1. It only needs 1.
All right, so you're able to spur your muscles into moving faster than what they're used to, and you're able to just barely get out of the way of its beak before it rips straight into you. Whew. All right, Priscila.
I'm gonna go ahead and try attack again.
Attack or grapple?
Attack. Grappling's not doing me anything.
Okay, so that's once. Are you just using your hands, or are you using a firearm?
Hands.
All right, then yeah, it's the same roll. Minus its defense. You know what? No, you're coming up behind. I won't. No defense.
3.
3 points of bashing damage. Zlata.
How close to the building am I?
You're about where Louis is, and Louis was in the door frame.
Okay. Is this owl out of my range at this point? Because my revolver only has 20 meters of range before I'm shooting at penalties.
I would say so, especially with the amount of people in between you and it now.
Yeah, okay.
There's a variable mob.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna do something not smart. I'm gonna continue to go into the building, And I'm gonna see if there's any more of that fancy blood left laying around in that bowl, wherever it is.
Oh yeah, there's.
Okay, well I'm.
It's just
drinking.
no longer breaded blood. It is just cold blood.
Well, I'm drinking it. I need vitae.
All right, taking a shot.
And I know this is a bad idea because that's kindred blood, and that means I'm gonna be like rolling like 700 like blood bonds or whatever.
Just giving everyone your number. Go ahead, girl. Work it.
So,
Shots.
This was a bad. This is why this was a trap. But I don't.
how
care
much are
anymore.
you drinking?
Until I hit my max vitae cap of 15.
Yeah, there's more than 15 vitae in that.
And I have 4, so I need to drink 11 technically.
You've maybe only drained this thing of half.
Okay. That's probably my action. If not, I'm
Yes.
reloading. Yeah, okay. Figured.
Louis. Kind of watch Zlata walk past you and pick up that bowl and start chugging it.
So he shove his face into it.
Zlata, you do you. I am useless in a fight.
Yeah, same. That's why I'm in here.
Can I?
That's exactly how I feel.
Okay, I realise this is very risky, and I'm going into a clash of wills here. Probably, I want to try and dominate. I want to try and just match this thing on dominate, get it to stop for a moment.
All right, then we will be doing a Clash of Wills with its shadow potency as its blood potency.
Here we go, 9.
And then it uses its resistance stat. So just its resistance plus its
1.
Wow.
so it's its resistance plus its blood potency, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make my roll for 14.
What?
All right, 14. I mean, there's still a chance that I fail this, so.
Always a chance.
Fail.
Wow. Still.
Fail.
Right.
There, not by very much, but you feel the Strix kind of shrug off your attempt, and at the same time, you see its head turn 360 degrees to look directly at you.
Who? At me?
At Louis.
Oh, okay.
Relief.
I'm the fly on the wall.
Mikhail.
This is not good.
Lord it back to me. How could you do this? I ran away for a reason.
Well,
To be chased?
it looked away. Mikhail's going to shoot it again.
Yeah, just like
Please
360,
do.
like, wow.
He's gonna burn a willpower on this one.
Ooh, burning stuff.
So that's 3. Oh, no successes.
Even though it has the back of its head to you, it somehow is able to kind of flutter away from the pellets.
Somehow.
Sylvia.
Right when I'm eating. Okay. Hi. I just wanted cheese puffs. Don't you shake your head at me.
This is exactly what happened with the werewolf.
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing.
My cheese puffs.
Okay, yes. Still casting. Eyes are off me,
Yep.
and that's what I appreciate.
Go ahead and give me the roll, though, to see if you get another
Right.
exceptional success to half it again.
But didn't she already
That was
succeed?
my-
I'm
Like-
giving her. This is me stating that I'm adding this to the rule that I'm allowing her to roll again since she got an exceptional success to half it yet again.
A 9, back at it again.
Target
Jeez.
success is only
Oh.
5.
Yeah, so she's already succeeded. She's essentially continuing to roll to half the amount of time it's gonna take. So right now it's at 7. If she gets another exceptional, I'm going to allow it to go down to 7.
I rolled 2.
No, okay, so it is still 15. Now, we are back to the Strix.
Wasn't it already
More
7?
is- Oh, wait, I was supposed to go down to 7. Okay, sorry.
Or am I wrong?
Yeah, it's already at 7. Because
Okay.
it's half the time.
Yeah. So that would be to 3.5.
You have just finished listening to this week's episode of Vampire the Requiem 2nd Edition Bloody Waters, part of the Domain Gaming's Contagion Anthology. Written and told by Wyverian. A special thanks to you, the listener. If you wish to continue supporting us, subscribe, like, and share. And as always, comments are welcomed. Until the next chapter, how will you satisfy that thirst? And with what?